breaking news, sir. Abeka yes, sir. Ewo Pinax TV ha echu ma. Chese afi 2024 nyamba yeso. Amafo bi ashasi amu make your decision. Ewo ye abatuo ho ani. Wa woni tu asana se na abatuo ekọ so a. Yede yakwa kogo yi na na dan kogo for so no. Ena ema bi Ghana so for the next 4 years. Bi na question wa bonti amafo bi sa no 2024. National Democratic Congress NDC hena ena mo de ne beko as omo candidate na. Ne abeka yes sir ya ne echu ma. We breaking news Pinax ye breaking ba mo no former President John Dramani Mahama and NDC for say or no one any yet no air ko aye afi 2020. I'm for be kasa Mahama wa kone time wie enya de obetimi asave Ghana bio e wo Ghana ha ontimi emba be contesting and to so aba as a president be bat ni e ba ya be kayensa echuma Mahama na sha afi 2024 NDC National Democratic Congress for Edeneko na Mahama na betu just say ye de no air ko aye afi 2024.
Yes, answer na ma mefa encha kese enkoma etifo ni ibusuafo nyina obi biara wo hwe afishapa enkoma obi biara titi ni your subscribers ahodo amowo Ghana and beyond that mota ehwe. Yes, this is the news mo picky and I so matia ekoso yeah.
Yeah, ebusuafo an we breaking news Pinax yate and a news ni nyina ne say 2024 NDC for say omo de Franka ne wo say wo ho chinye ne wo ho de da ho wo ne so omo nyo bia amfa ne hye na se ana so mfa chinye ne hye ne sa say ofa mama fe osunu amanyoko the new patriotic party na 2024 yenko yi no as president into no mo ye hwehwe mu no anto obia so say the former president Emma Ghana 2020 or no na ye candidate presidential candidate edema party no John Dramani Mahama for bebe na na sha ase keka say there be Mahama ayese ne ho Africa do say NDC for say sanu but NDC for hedi no say da enya de a omo wetibi eja Mahama akọ because ne pa na e wo Mahama mu no enya de a say omo wie omo nya ne nyina fi mu nti afi when we need dear so afi e na say fie na ye de ni Magana be san so akwa so ba bie mu no omo ntimi nyi obi ase ye John Dramani Mahama ene e be yu na news e ba say Mahama na 2024 be yi decision na NDC for make ya you think say is a good idea and as a good decision ono ma make say there be omo share party dem no mu nyi obi a na mu Mahama na e be nya no obi fufuro bia enka ne ho a e be boa NDC mpo ana.
Yes, I think sir a very good decision because meno I'm not menye MPP ni me so menye NDC ni na me wo party bi efe ni Ghana papemu enti no bi obeba obe the policy me hwa the policy ni tutuye ni na mamu ebe boa Ghana no I tend to lean on the side of that person. Mahama and Akufo-Addo, all of these people are good and I was okay when you say MPP or NDC Ghana ni papemu interna these two leaders omoko. Now let me tell you the reason why NDC choosing Mahama to come back and Mahama also taking that decision. I think it's a good decision. Share in 2016, yeah, Omoko Prime Minister Omoko leaders, Joshua Alabi, Alban Bagbe, Gusi Tano, Eko Spiro Gabra, Sylvester A. Mansa, Nuruddin Idrisu. These people, they were competing for the flag bearer of the National Democratic Congress. You can't vote and do 5%. Mahama was able to get 95% over. So looking at that, they also the grassroots, the people they need, another person they need is John Dramani Mahama. Share the Mahama the record say Ghana, doom so. Ghanaians never forgave him for doing so. Even up to now, I assume so any that prevalence Ubo John Dramani Mahama Dia, the next word that comes out is doom so because he was not able to take care of the country's energy crisis as at that time. Niema miensa ena Ghana, we live on it as a nation. The first one, insu. The second one, petrol and fuel. The third one, energy, which means electricity near the other. So anytime any of these things will fall short, Ghana no yekwa yim. So Mahama not taking that crucial aspect to take care of our energy crisis. I know say Aircon the end of Nathaniel in office, 2016, he was able to solve it. Not fully, but he was able to solve it. And our MPP for Edibet Trust. More sure, the energy crisis at our NDC time, MPP time, it is not like NDC. So that was what actually pulled Mahama down. He could have easily won the 2016 election. Nevertheless, we share election results here now. It clearly says a deep signal to the new patriotic party. Say Mahama is fast catching up. Let me tell you something. In 2016, the number of voters were just around, I think, 13 or 12 million. In 2020, the number of voters have risen to 17 million. Meanwhile, the percentage, and I say the amount of votes John Dramani Mahama, Akufo-Addo beat John Dramani Mahama is less than 400,000. But what should some margin now? 2016, Akufo-Addo beat Mahama, it was over 1 million. So it tells you that the country is gradually yearning for him back. Sure. Note, Greater Accra decides the election. Because the Greater Accra decides the election, Omo muni MPP, Omo muni NDC. Won't say Accra no, Hona is just like a city. Obia ebe born a bra, ebe ku yama. You are a man who, and I said, a man who be brave, ethnicities be brave. I won't cry. It's no, and only intimate decide if MPP. Into Omo they vote based on a whole share a whole system. It's Niaman Koya, they won't vote. Niaman Koya, they'll vote for you. But what she said, John Dramani Mahama to carry Greater Accra, which means in some amount of workers said, on mining more, and looking at the way the MPP have lost seats, as you see information, I tell you say, NDC we need 2 more. I mean to make us say, if that is the case, if NDC should get anything over 138 and now over 137, that makes them the majority in parliament. Okay. So I think that this decision itself is a good one. At the end of the day, it's going to give a good result for the National Democratic Congress and also the administration of John Dramani Mahama.
Okay. Decision I NDC for I make here 2024 Mahama Embre. If say 2024 Mahama contested as a presidential candidate for NDC one, you think say he stand a chance of winning the election 2024 if only or don't ever contested ama NDC?
Yes, I believe say Mahama stands a great chance. I was saying who say Akufo-Addo is not there again to boast of his flagship program, which is the free senior high school. Now, in 2024, if Bawumia and I say Ibia, Alan Chemantin, and whoever will take on the mantle as the next flag bearer of the new patriotic party, they can't go and campaign on free SHS. Free SHS, no campaign now, the campaign that was 2020. So which means from now to 2024, MPP needs to do extra more to make the economy more accommodative for the citizens of Ghana. Now, we need to see infrastructure development, and we need to see change in the whole of Ghana. See, who's that change now? Ghanaians will vote against MPP. We and your case, a fact. Let me tell you something. Anybody can be president. See, Ghana for be first, na ye talk about based on the religion and baby a fee. Say I before ni asante. See, as any money extra. Nipo be boy minuya ba any share. So looking at the statistics, no, and asana MPP omo numbers na abadawa. It clearly tells you say John Dramani Mahama he stands a 70% chance of winning if and only if MPP is able to do wonders, make the economy more great, make things accommodative. We see more infrastructure development. We see less of these corruption allegations. And then Bahama will have a hard time. But I don't think, say, let's do this mass. Say, the Bawumia to one year, the Mahama to one. Yen kind of cray. Ghanaians have seen a year Akufo-Addo. The moment you see Bawumia, you see a photocopy and now say the other side and now the twin of Akufo-Addo. People want something new.
Sure.
And that new person, if they chose Mahama, I think it's really going to play out for him. 2024, Mahama could easily become the president of the Republic of Ghana again. Okay,
it is Mahama is standing a chance of winning 2024. And I just say, it means say, definitely means say Ghana for I am ready. I am crowd of Mahama, and still now vote. You know, I feel no cool man. Do you think Ghanaians are ever ready?
Ghanaians are ready for John Dramani
for his comeback.
Listen, share elections here. Of course, you know, one of the persons I've respected so much is John Dramani Mahama. Looking at the Papano scandal. The way I am for this smear campaign, let's face the fact. Accra, Ghana. Compare NDC's campaign to MPP. What did you see? You saw, say, MPP, their campaign was massive. Was NDC's campaign massive like that? How many rallies now we said John Dramani Mahama? He was going door to door. In Kranasi, he was doing more of the knocking door. And MPP believes that they've got it because of a free SHS. But little did they knew say Mahama could easily catch up. Akufo-Addo got 6 million overvotes. Mahama too got 6 million overvotes. Sure? Mahama won many regions. Of Volta, Accra, Bebre. This tells you say there is a smoke coming. This tells you that there is a smoke coming. So that answering your question, I think say in 2016, in 2024, Ghanaians will definitely be ready for him. And I think that change is going to be effective under his administration, because one thing they say, the person who tends to bring more results is the person who has learned from his mistake. Mahama was there before, so this time when he's coming again, he'll be able to know the weak spots, what he did that was no good, correct those mistakes, and make sure that he's going to leave an imprint on the good image of our beloved country, Ghana.
Okay, so Mahama, they come back once and so we go so I can home and come news have a Pinax and HU former President John Dramani Mahama, National Democratic Congress, when this was a debut 2024. Or no one yet any science to Equapogina, Eddie Aquaco face His Excellency, Nana Danko for an answer will be who for be or no Baba a year flag bearer, Ediama NPP, a year 2024. Edda year, Nana Mahama wants them near can come back, ne Ghana. Ghanaians ever ready for him, no? Yeah, I should not say issues with Riako, so Airbus scandal, the home, Papa no issue. Just say a dorsum, be Brenna, Papa no former president. John Dramani Mahama say, Bass 2024, Ghana for Aqua ba, you can vote to the donor Mahama, ye electino as a president, so my baby and so sa issues say cause so and then CC in a quite a bit me affect no either good way or bad way, no, minim say. What's the maybe so no asia say bet me affect Mahama e wo kwan bi so papa no issue any Airbus scandal kokko so nyina say ye to abama no 2024 say omra me president mpoa e bet me nya so be e won so.
I don't think so e be insan so e be nya any effect on him. Now we need to look at it this way. Share papa no scandal was something I thought which was going to rock the boat of John Dramani Mahama. Yen kind of cray. For some of us, Mahama and Papano, but I thought that Papano, it was more relatable to him and his administration. So I was thinking, say, maybe I'm for be fast, no matter said Papano untini humi, and untino untimi and your president. But the votes that came out, let's face fact, if Papano was able to swear away 200,000 voters, then it clearly tells you, say, if not for the Papano scandal, we will have been going for a second round. We will have been going, which will have been a big blow to Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Good. So Mahama is coming back to me, I think this is really going to help because the man was there before. The only time I liked Mahama was when he was vice president. Because each and every time I saw him to be that young man that we are, the youth, leading the frontier of Ghana. It's not no sport. Mahama was what I was looking up to. In the news, who you carry the presidency, I was happy. But then Niama be break so we need presidency and I mean okay. What am I saying? But aside from that, he was there and he has learned his mistakes. He has learned his mistakes. The question is, will MPP learn their mistakes? Sir, Pinax Moko Street now money amount for Kasa. Anytime I'm going to be someone who dream near my saying Amamuni or mine, they always say Niema Enkuyi. About 80% of the people. When you bring this video out, now then you saw the people say, what's the market? Akufo-Addo na face ka embe tu buto. But also said, I need pan not market, so no. Bunch now I cook Roma Kofano. All tone and one for son or the best in bar. It's just school fees near daddy. Let me tell you something. We don't pay fees nowadays in terms of free senior high school. But still you need to pay. Certain textbooks you still need to buy.
Sure.
You need to feed them.
Classes
These are money. Yes, Obeka said dining. Dining is there. But for how long? I was so men kolani sika. Or your bar was a seboto sanitary pad. You know all of these things. Until any time people are complaining, say, Niema Enkuji, MPP should listen to this. MPP should listen to this. Anytime Obi Bekwa Bontia Koyi interview, be it TV3, GTV, GH1, Pinax TV, or Mind Channel, or whatever. Now, I'm forecast and Niema Nkoyi. You guys, as people, the party grassroots, you need to know, say, what people are saying, you manufacture it. That is the voice of the people. In Pembe, Brian, Pinax Moko, you guys went over 50, 60 times. Almost all of these times, people were complaining, saying Niema Nkoyi. Most people. But all the better, you have these people, Mutia Bruche, Ghana for Mugua Bruche, any MPP supporters, die hard saying, say, Akufo-Addo face can be good, but that attention among people, that was what will have caused you the 2020 elections. If people are saying, say, Nyaman Kuya, it was also Nyaman Kuya because free SHS na you, me nyaba. Benny Pound Team go school. Now, who questions you? Is it the end? Me see me we senior high school and our SSS that time. Me year 4 years and over before I was able to gather money and go to the university myself. It 2 year SSR. That is the beginning. Regardless, SS is a very good because the transition from you moving to tertiary and becoming an adult male degree holder will be to my show. But nevertheless, people need money. Because you see, I'm no because I come near the degree to near the tour. You take the food and leave the degree. Because degree man is kumba, mean you have any didi. Yeah, didi. Yeah, no leave you over 170. I say, okay, so can I say why a bassa? Jimmy because I said my mochi was school. But nevertheless, you have to go. So the people are crying. That is why MPP needs to know, say, the mistakes that they did in the previous, they don't need to repeat. Because if they should repeat these same mistakes, mean you have 4 years by this time we'll have John Dramani Mahama back as a president because Mahama has learned his mistakes and he has made Ghanaians aware. Say he has indeed learned his mistakes and he's come to revert and correct them. And there's nothing like a prodigal son. Who read the Bible no crana? The Bible actually took the about the parable of the prodigal son. Or Sanso J Nebano Afeso. What am I saying? Or Sanso J Nebano Afeso. So if Mahama have learned his mistakes, I believe that his second administration will be more work, anti-corruption, and pushing the Ghana agenda first. Because the man is here on Onibibia. But why does he want to become a leader? Maybe because he wants to serve the people right and do many mistakes he did in the first administration. So that is what I think. I think Mahama coming back is a good thing. And he's young. Age is on his side. Unlike Donald Trump, who did 73 years. No. Mahama is young, only 70. So he needs only just 1 term, 4 years. In Obaka with the 66 and now 68 krana and now 70 krana, he can still complete his tenure in office. Yes.
Okay. Yaka Mahama come back. Maybe a Ghanaian is ever ready for him. No. Yanka be for the New Patriotic Party MPP. Who be or has a so mudi show musisi say 2024. Base Mahama babe DNDC and aba NDC for who be also mudi a show mumu or so mushu or kind be so waiting. Yes, singing name.
Let me first of all, boy MPP for Abaso. You see, never ever in this life, the first rule in a bout is never underestimate your opponent. Good. You see, MPP from the beginning, you know, they felt, and I felt say that flagship program being the free senior high school, no, it has answered the votes. It needed results to that. But little did we know, say Mahama was coming up hard. Mahama was going to the villages and talking to the people, door-to-door campaign. But MPP, through investigation, will say no, they don't need to sit down relentlessly and say they've won. And yes, sir, so they knew that, and the party worked towards that. So you saw a more intensified campaign in the last days, sir. MPP never gave up. So at the point I was saying, sir, I didn't win anything more campaigning, sir. They saw, say, there was no chance to leave. Because now say we need. You better both said Joshua Agbeku. Now I can say Kuman can be our economy. So they didn't leave any chance. And they worked towards that thing. At the end of the day, it's played in their favor. And that is what we are seeing. Said the presidency has gone to Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Regardless, in 2024, it's going to be a different ballgame. Because we'll be judging the MPP based on the events from 2020 to 2024. This is a 4-year span. Now, in this time, if MPP does not perform, they have a big question mark to answer to Ghanaians. Nevertheless, MPP needs to be very tactical because you see, Ghana, we are yearning for change. I'm not saying we are yearning for change, saying you're penal. But you see, Ghanaians have that thing for change. Let me use in 2024, Ghanaians will yearn for change.
Okay.
Because I don't know, yet there are 2 years, 8 years. Donald Trump never said system, no. But 8 years. So in 8 years, Ghanaians have seen more of Baumia. They've seen more of the economic wine. People want something new. What am I saying? So MPP should never underestimate because in 2024, the person who has the biggest advantage, per the numbers are Ebano.
John
Dramani Mahama has the advantage. And looking at things, this news which is coming, it is true. Because if they should put any of these Joshua Alabi and stuff there, almost also if Baumia should face Joshua Alabi, Baumia will win because Baumia is popular. Yes, Baumia and MPP for Omunya vote Northern region. So Joshua Alabi he was the person Odi Mahami as the second. He got 2%. He even got less than 2%. Now, be less than 2%, people 95%. Would you compete with that person?
Presidential.
This tells you, say, the NDC needs to come with more powerful force, and the person who can really put them back on that scale is John Dramani Mahama. Nevertheless, if John Dramani Mahama comes out and says, he needs to involve himself in the campaign thereof, which means whoever they will elect as a flag bearer, Mahama needs to campaign with the person from day 1 to day 30. Why? Because I was saying Mahama on making the presence known. Now it treat the base of NDC out to go and vote. Yes.
Former President John Dramani Mahama ne hun sema ba no no Mendes for say Ghana foi won come makoma ento mo ye mu de ma say 2024 ye kofo bi foforo na abade a ye mfo bi ama say Mahama na ne ni gine because board no ye de ne sha ase wo se ye de ni wie na goals na nke hu hia so hwehwe na wan hye ni nyina no onke ka afna ntumu sa on hye goals ni nyina efma Ghana for na Ghana for hu say yes there was striker papa pass wo gina park so no strike ya ana obobo abehu say niema ekoyi 2024 de say na eka no say New Patriotic Party NPP o ma afa bi fufuro bi amba anka ye free SHS ho na de bi o mo ye free SHS nkwade a edru ha na Ghana for be kire wo say say free SHS no ene di eduane ekoye numu ana say na mama ni mu ye mre na economy no emugo a 2024 ene but 2024 enya ndru de aye nyina ye enjoy your president his excellency na nado dan kufu do ye hwe enimu so say 4 years edi enemy eden no wo edema Ghana for ebi a wo the free university na eba ana say bibi fu free free there but then say enye free o na e free a say no bebu aman no 4 years edi enemy na be kire 2024 nipa no so ebegina Ghana konye so betena so as a president.